Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative News Short Update. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Today's topic, a Guardian media investigation revealed that the Water and Sewage Authority hired 9 social media influencers as part of 416 new employees engaged between April 29th and November 30th, 2025, following the general election. Sources indicated these influencers with a collective monthly salary of $85,000, listen to the word collective, $85,398.92 were utilized by the Corporate Communications Department to counter online criticism. You hear that? Online criticism, despite allegedly lacking qualifications for core utility operations. But the thing about it is, as a lot of individuals said online, depending on the type of duties you're going to perform in WASA, you don't really need any significant amount of qualifications. Sources indicate these influencers, Minister of Public Utilities Barry Padarath stated the individuals were on short-term contracts to address manpower gaps. My response, from what I remember, one PNM PHR, just one, you can imagine how many others they had. From what I remember, one PNM PHR received over $30,000 monthly as a communication consultant. So why is the Kakash media making an issue about this? Now, bear in mind, the PNM PHRs will probably say that this individual was qualified for the position. Each of these individuals, if paid equally, is receiving a salary of $9,500 per month. Now, that's still a lot of money, which is only a fraction of the PNM Patriots' salary. I honestly don't know if I agree with hiring these influencers in those positions, but I'm just highlighting PNM's hypocrisy and double standards. And I'm also using common sense to show you all outside here one important thing. You see, all these individuals have large social media followings, and therefore it's not really about the qualifications. They're going to be used just like how PNM was using a lot of social media influencers, their social media influencers. They're going to be used in order to be able to spread and share messages on behalf of the state-owned governments and even the central government itself, because they have a wide following. And in cases like that, you don't need any big set of qualifications. Now, I don't have the kind of following that they do. They have tens of thousands of followers. And yet people asked me as well in the past, would I like to get a position in the UNC? To be able to do any type of work for them, and I said, no, I will never accept any sort of position, any official position. Why? Because I don't want them to say, well, I am paying you, and therefore you cannot criticize the government, you cannot hold them accountable. And right about now, the United National Congress, even though I'm defending them when it pertains to this, right now they are making yet another serious error when it pertains to the Kaya Sealy and Joshua Samaru. The Joshua Samaru killing and the Kaya Sealy charges being laid against her. And the government support of the TTPS, in spite of video footage showing clearly that Kaya was never shooting at the police at that point in time. We don't know what took place before. But the reality is the law tells us that once you have surrendered, the police are supposed to arrest you without incident, and that's not what took place. Joshua Samaru's hands were in the air, and the first shot fired at the same back glass, it exited the windshield to the front. Anybody that watches the video, I shared it online again up to this morning. Anytime, if you watch the video, you'll see clearly that the only people shooting at that point in time were the police officers. So this manslaughter charge and the charge of shooting at police officers without any evidence is absurd. And it's ridiculous how the United National Congress Party and Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar is standing in solidarity with the TTPS. And the DPP at this point in time should resign as well, because it's ridiculous what is taking place. How on earth you could to agree for charges to be laid against this woman, even though it has been told publicly that no, she was never fingerprinted. The gun was never examined for her fingerprints. And gunshot residue, she was never tested for gunshot residue either. How on earth can you still press charges against this woman without that crucial evidence being available? The amount of cases you have thrown out in the past because of lack of evidence. Why did you approve this one, Roger Gaspard?